Hello everybody, Average Gamer. Welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler, The Great War. So in this episode, or in the last one, we started our little kind of micro pushes towards Paris, kind of ignoring the Eastern Front a little bit, moving a lot of infantry up and armored vehicles here towards the front. And it looks like we are definitely in a position to take Paris in this episode. I've called in my my bombers now as well. Gonna move up some more tanks. We're actually gonna order these guys up as well. We're gonna agree to that. And it looks like we're we didn't lose anybody there, which is a good sign. We're gonna move up the artillery. We're gonna move up our infantry. And what we're gonna do, since we have three massive groups of infantry, they're actually gonna move on towards Argenteuil, that and this. Basically, they're gonna push through Paris, hopefully, and just do a massive amount of basically just grinding down of whatever units are there. I'm expecting a French counterattack sooner or later. We've gotten a couple down here. But I think we've pretty much beat the French. I think the French are pretty much done for. They're really not supporting and defending Paris as much as I thought they would. I'm gonna move you forward. Oh, look at that. You know what? I didn't see any units pop up in Paris. You know what? Let's do it.
We took their capital.
Yeah, we get 7.5 million. All right, we're gonna wait and see. There we go. So Germany has officially put France out of the war. Britain never got involved, and it looks like no victory has been achieved. No victory has been achieved, but we received victory. So we have two options. We have the ability to play on, or we have the ability to quit the main menu. Well, obviously, we're going to play on. We're paused here for the minute, which is one of the things I like. So we're still at war with Russia here. We have a couple options available to us at this point. We can go around and offer peace to now every single puppet island and everything that France had, and that's exactly what we're actually going to do. We're going to go around, and we're basically just going to call this thing the fall of France, and the peace deals therewith. Looks like no one's going to sign us a peace deal yet. I'll wait like a tick or two. In the meantime, we're going to look at our stuff here. So we're good for agriculture. We're still not producing any rubber, but if we scroll down here real quick, we should now be within striking distance. Nope, not yet. Still not within striking distance of the rubber down there. Equatorial Africa is actually on its own now. I like how the fact that a lot of these nations now officially have independence, which is good. So by basically destroying France, we've now basically released a lot of countries from the burden of being governed by them. So now the question is, we're gonna let one tick go. What was that? Oh, that's their navy. So their navy never actually surrendered. Okay. Oh, we actually... Or it's units that were within. Maybe it's British troops or what have you. Maybe. Oh, it's Russian forces. So this is surrendering Russian forces. Alright, so it looks like Russia had a lot of units actually in France. Which means I wouldn't be surprised then if we lost a lot of patrol boats and stuff like that. Right, we got our first peace offer, which we're going to take. So now things are kind of done. I'm going to go around real quick and now offer peace to people now that we've ticked over. No. Junitas doesn't want peace. Really? I figure a lot of countries would want peace. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll just wait. In the meantime, we're going to probably just give it a couple ticks, and then we're going to send our entire military force to the east. Our Navy's been deployed. I'm going to reorder. What is this? What was that? Oh, the British are trying to withdraw forces from areas. Interesting. I'm actually going to order... Because now our Navy is going to be just, like, insanely strong. So I'm now ordering our... the AI to control our Navy from now on. And just let the Navy do its thing. And we should now see the death of the Russian Navy. And any little patsy navies around the world. Guadeloupe. There we go, Ghana. So we are going to be getting all these little ceasefires slowly but surely. So... we're just going to probably have to wait until they tick over one at a time. Which to me is no big deal. We're actually now going to order pretty much everybody. Land forces first. Our entire land force is going to go out of here. Where is that? It's, yeah. And then I'm just going to highlight and say all our aircraft. We only have one airbase. No, we got two. Okay. So they're going to go to Alstein first, and then whatever needs to be moved over to Riga will be moved to Riga. We're going to set up a massive front here. And we are going to go east and cause massive problems for, well, pretty much everyone on our eastern front. We captured, it looks like, about 81 divisions, including some Schneider tanks. So the French had a lot of tanks in reserve, but just never deployed them. Artillery, and some armored cars and things like that. How about aircraft? Farming. I have no idea what these are. Looks like they're bombers. Got a lot of bombers, actually. Our production should now be increased as well, which is pretty good. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start ordering some auto build. For example, auto build is now going to be turned on, but I want it to be about quality, and so is the Navy. Auto build for missiles is gonna be turned off for now. We're gonna lose some patrol craft and some other stuff early on, probably. Probably Russian subs are going to be a bit of a problem. Merchant Marine. So here's one of the big issues. We can't escalate the war. We can't bring in anybody else because the main worry there would be basically the Americans getting involved at this point. Escort cruiser, no big deal. Come on, Martinique, sign this peace deal. No? Fine. Another escort ship. I mean, theoretically, we have the capabilities of doing landings at this point, if we wanted to. Because a lot of these territories... Actually, I'm gonna... We're gonna annex Cameroon. So Cameroon has officially been annexed by us. So that should now help with supply in this railway we're building. That'll help encourage this. As for you down there, I'm not too worried, and you... I'm not too worried. Booty, would you be willing to...
Reinforcements.
What do you mean we need reinforcements? We're not a research breakthrough, which is perfect. French? The French are approaching... Holy crap. Okay, so we're still going to be dealing with French partisans, eh? So we're now going to have a new job for our cavalry. The new job for our cavalry is going to be occupation. Right. Well, I'm actually going to send the majority of my cavalry back. East here. Might lose a little bit on the frontier, but I'm not too worried about that at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to select you. There we go. What are you building? AI? You're building timber and an industrial complex. Okay. Who would have thought occupation was going to be one of our bigger problems here? Order the cavalry here not to do anything. I would like to set some
reinforcements.
Agriculture, yes. I'll deal with that piece, yeah. And yeah, I'll do that too. Losing some warships, that's no big deal. It's me shaking my head right now. Move as much cavalry as we can west. Losing a lot of garrison units. Send some of our armor personnel vehicles, losing some more garrisons. You guys gonna head east. There we go. Come on. That's going to be the end of this episode. So the fall of France and the slow occupation of it. We're going to probably be dealing with partisans for a very long time in France. This means by no means that the war is over. We're going to be having to deal with partisans in France for a while. And we still have Russia to take care of. Till next time. See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.